Today's inspiring devotion, building muscles of faith. Do you want a stronger faith? Each day is an opportunity to practice trusting God. 1 Kings 18:22 and 23. Then Elijah said to the people, I alone am left a prophet of the Lord, but Baal's prophets are 450 men. Now let them give us 2 oxen, and let them choose 1 ox for themselves, and cut it up, and place it on the wood, but put no fire under it. I will prepare the other ox, and lay it on the wood, and I will not put a fire under it. The devotion states, have you ever wished for stronger faith? Faith is like a muscle, which must be exercised in order to become strong. As Christians, we are to trust in God for everything, not just for salvation, as stated in Proverbs 3:5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your path straight. The growth of faith is a process that involves increasing degrees of trust throughout life. Weak faith hopes that God will do what He says, but strong faith knows He is faithful to accomplish all He says He will do. Elijah was a man of great faith who saw challenges as opportunities for God to work. The prophet also believed in the Father's supernatural ability. So can you. The Lord may not do every miraculous thing you ask, but He does some extraordinary work in and through each person who trusts in Him and is obedient. You may think you're not good enough for God to use you, but the Bible is filled with examples of flawed people whom God selected for service. He isn't looking for perfection, but for people who believe in and rely on Him. He doesn't simply work through people of faith, He transforms them. Romans 12:1-2. Therefore I urge you, brethren, by the mercies of God, to present your bodies a living and holy sacrifice, acceptable to God, which is your spiritual service of worship. And do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, so that you may prove that will of God is, that which is good and acceptable and perfect. Start by reading God's Word to learn His will. Each day is an opportunity to grow in this area. Ask the Lord to show you verses that apply to your circumstances. If you follow His lead, your faith muscles will grow and He will be glorified. I just found this devotion so inspirational. The part where it says, weak faith hopes that God will do what He says, but strong faith knows He's faithful to accomplish all He says He will do. And I was thinking about that when I was reading this morning, and I'm like, sometimes I'm like, oh, please let this happen, let this happen. And, is that part of the hope instead of the no part? So kind of been sitting on that this morning, thinking I need to rethink my way of thinking. I know God is going to have things happen the way they're supposed to happen, to be on the path He wants us to be on. And sometimes I'm a control freak, and I know sometimes I'm like, okay, if this happens, this will be okay, blah, blah, blah. And I need to let it go and have that I know faith instead of I hope this happens or I want this to happen. So that was the inspirational part for me, and kind of got my fire in my belly going this morning. I'm like, all right, I'm kind of excited about that, because I need to let it go, give it to God, and whatever happens, happens. I just think that's awesome. And then the other part where it talked about, He uses flawed people for selected services. And I am so flawed, but God's given it to me in my heart to do these devotions. And I'm like, I'm so flawed, but yet He still is using me to share the devotions and do different things. And no matter what our flaws are or what our imperfections are, through God, we can be stronger and share our flaws to help somebody else. And I thought that was kind of inspirational as well, because believe me, I have so many flaws. Romans 3:23 says we all have sinned, fall short of glory of God, and that is so me. But here I am trying to spread the word and give inspiration I always pray to God, just give me the words. I don't prepare very often for these devotions. Every once in a while I'll do, but He just gives me the words. Do it no matter how flawed we are or what our imperfections are. He still uses us in so many ways. That was just, I don't know, I really liked this devotion. It helped me to get my day started today. I hope it helps you. I am praying for everyone and keeping you all in my thoughts, as I hope you do with me as well. Have a great day. God bless you.